ADMS16, welcome to my channel. And Yaesu have now released the new ADMS16 software CPS for the Yaesu FTM500. So just scroll down here, the link is in the description, scroll to the bottom and click the programming software. We're just going to use the SD card in this video. We'll play around with downloading drivers and using the SCU cables in a separate video. So I clicked download and we get this file here. There are some nice instructions as well. Also, they've uploaded some new firmware and there's quite a few interesting little bits in that as well. So we'll be looking at that in a separate video. But back to the software for now. This is what it's going to look like. It does look identical to any other ADMS software that I've used, and you have this nice big settings screen as well. And it just, I think it works fine. You know, it's free, so it works fine. Back to the download. So you've clicked download. We've got the instructions there if we need them. You can see my FTM500 at the bottom. Now what I have done is I put the SD card, which goes in on the right hand side just there where you see my finger tapping. So what you want to do is hold down the function button or the big knob on the top right. Turn using the bottom knob until you see the word SD card at the top. Then you get to menu 107. Press that, and you want to do this before you load any firmware as well. Go to write to SD card and select write, and then all. Turn to the left and click OK. So that way you've got all the files that you need on your SD card, which you can put into an adapter, USB adapter, into your PC or laptop ready for loading firmware and software. So that's saving. Then we'll go to the file here, double click, and we've got a setup exe. We're going to double click that, and we're doing this for the first time. I did hear, no, I'm not going to say it, but because someone said that this is a slimmed down version of RT Systems, but I actually don't know if that's true. So, but someone did say that. Okay. Just let that run through live. Fast forward if it's taking too long. It shouldn't take too long for this software. Click yes. Not sure why it keeps putting up my keyboard. Finish. And we'll just go to hit the 4 X's and look for, there it is there, a FTM500. Straight away, we've got that. Now let's grab the SD card. Now we have just saved to it, so we're just going to take it out of the PC. Trying to get this as big as I can. It won't let me go any bigger than that. So let's go this way. That way works. Right, let's grab it out of the thing. Just gentle push. SD card will come out. Put it into my adapter. I'll just check that it's been read by my adapter by double clicking this file, disk here, and we're looking for the Yaesu files to appear. Okay, that's good news. That's appeared. You can see all the different files there. These won't appear if you haven't saved from your FTM500, and that's why it's important. If you look there, I've got this little FTM pick software as well that transfers photographs and formats them and gets them into the correct size for you to send photographs using the FTM500, but that's separate altogether. So the SD card, we know it's in there. So now let's see if we can read from it. We're going to go communications, get data from SD card. We're going to click all and just going to click open. Let's try FTM500 memory channels. We'll go USB, FTM500, backup. There it is there. Hey presto, we have it. Can we make this bigger as well? So these are the memory channels that I've got. So to add things, nice and easy. Just click one here. 145.600. Transmit is, yeah, it's put the shift in for us. Just need to put a name, GB3WR. Tone mode, CTCSS, 94.8. Okay, and the name's in there. That's it really, and you just send that back. Now let's have a look at the settings. I do like the ADMS settings. There's a lot there. You think that this radio is advanced, and you know, it covers GPS, Bluetooth, APRS, you know, everything you can think of really. Very similar to FT500, 300, very similar. So we've got GPS information, all your settings here. Band scope, scan, RX, data, signaling, data speed. Even my DTMF memories are there. And that's on the first tab. And remember, you have more than one tab. Common is on the far top left. Then you have GM wires X, APRS. Pretty sure I've set this one up for APRS. The modem's off at the moment. You just turn that on. I've got a small text there. Hi, there's my call sign M0FXB-9. Just here. There's some groups there for messaging. Location, it's using manual. I have got a GPS booster now, and that's really helped with my GPS items. APRS beacon. So yeah, that's all good. Lots more to learn. I don't actually use software that often. I tend to just do it myself. So PMS. VFO A, VFO B, some presets, home channels, home channel B, back to memories. File, you can, let's have all you can do then. You can import, export. So let's export something. We'll just put that on the desktop for now. Save. I'm now curious to know what it saved it as. Let's go to my desktop. Desktop here. Look for that file that it's saved. Should have put it somewhere I can find it, shouldn't I? Bofone. Let's put it somewhere where I can find it. Yeah, found it. It saved it as it looks like a CSV file, doesn't it? You need, oh, it's going to open Excel to view it. Not sure if I've got Excel. Right click, more options, properties, details. I think it's a CSV file myself. Right, okay, well that's fine. And what else can we export? File, save as, untitled. Desktop, we created a file called 500. Save. Save. I think the end result will be the same on that anyway. Desktop 500. That one is right click, more options, properties. I know I'm blind to what this is. Type of file, FTM500 file. That's what it says. It's definitely different than the one before. That's probably, I would guess it's like a CDAP file. The other one looks like a CSV to me. But the main thing is we've got the software. You've probably used this before. You can read and write. You can use your STU cable. Now, the thing I'm going to have to work out, and I got a feeling that cable will have to be plugged into the main unit, not the head unit. It'll be the back unit. But I will do that in a separate video. You can use your SD card, which is a lot quicker and easier, if you ask me, than faffing around with the cable. But the process of reading and writing, look, you're either going to go get data from SD card or get data from the FTM500 with the SCU cable. The RT Systems cable will work as far as I know. Let's just send this to my device. It's asking me to save. SD card data write incompletion. It's that quick. It just writes it instantly. And if we go to, let's quickly check menu 16, menu 31. So we'll grab the SD card that we just loaded, plonk it in the radio and read it. Get it the right way around. It's the gold effect. The gold side is behind you. I've put it in, and we're just going to hold down go to the SD card, back up. This time we're going to read all, turn to the left, click OK, let it load. I also noticed that you can select DN as well. Look, it's all an AMS. Looking at this, your repeater shifts, offset frequency, it's all there. So let's go to 31. And there it is, GB3WR. So we'll do some more on this. If you look at I've got my GPS lock. I'm so pleased because I bought this booster and I never used to get GPS lock inside my shack, but now I do. And this booster was like £12 with a long antenna as well. And it's powered by a normal USB. You don't have to connect, because on the right hand side they've got this 2.5 jack for GPS. I haven't found an antenna, GPS antenna with a 2.5, but this is way easier because you just plug the booster in and then it just uses the normal GPS inside the head unit. So thanks for watching. Next video will be uploading the firmware, which on this radio is very straightforward. I'm just going to turn it off now and show you. Turn it off. Hold down the DSP. Turn it on. Look, it will update once I've got the files on the SD card, and the SD card, once it's put back into my computer, you just drag the files on there. That's the next video. 7.3, all the best.